Well, hi again, you guys. Welcome to another edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records. Well, thanks to satellite radio, there's a lot of great, such a variety of stations that I can listen to. I keep toggling back and forth between classic rewind and deep tracks. So those are a couple of my favorites. And the thing I like about deep tracks is it's really, they're playing the songs that are from the great albums from that era of the vinyl, the rock era. On vinyl, the pre-CD era, and we're hearing some great songs by bands we know, but not necessarily always the songs that you heard on the radio back in the day. So we're going to talk about a band 10 years after. They played at Woodstock, and I should know what day and what time and everything about their... I didn't do the research on that, but... I'm sure you guys know about this band. They had this terrific lineup. Alvin Lee was terrific on here. And so a lot of people know from this record the song I'd Love to Change the World. Kind of had a slow, kind of a ballad, and then it went into a really nice, kind of a crushing rock anthem. But we're going to play a deep track from that record thanks to satellite radio. But before we do that, let's go through some of these other records. They were pretty well known for having awesome record covers. I mean, I love how worn this is. It's in like the perfect shape for me. You can tell it's super worn, but it's in good enough shape where there's a lot of wear marks on it. I mean, this is like, this is what's wrong with music today. Nobody's doing this. This is awesome. I mean, you open that up and you're expecting liner notes. Wow, what a surprise. Wow, that's 10 years after. What is this one called? This looks pretty funky. Pretty far out. Wow, they're on that great London, that Durham version of London. Moody Blues was on that imprint. And then you open that up and you get this. Wow, how cool is this? Andy Johns, the engineer, the great, the famous, the terrific genius. Who else is on this? Oh, it's because it's recorded at Olympic, one of the great studios of all time, maybe one of my all-time favorites. Here is Chicklewood Green. Look at this. Wow. I mean, these guys are awesome. And let's see who's on this. Andy Johns is engineering this at Olympic. Yep. Wow, look at that. We'll just take a minute and let you guys let that soak in. It's got the perfect amount of wear. It's really ragged and jagged up here, but that is just some classic. Look at that. I think they call it pen and ink. That is gorgeous. Boy, oh boy, what a... I think this is live, but it's not a double live record. What do we have here? This is Rock and Roll Music to the World, 10 years after. Boy, they get high marks for great, great album covers. And everything they do is gatefold. That's awesome. Except this one, A Space in Time. So these are my 5 records. So this is just, look at that. That is absolutely red wine stained on here. That's awesome. So we're going to do this deep track, Let the Sky Fall, and it's really unique, I think. Let's get it going.
Let the sky fall. Let the sea sink, let the earth shake, let the soul break, let the universe go to space. forever. Think of leaving you.
Alright, I didn't know where that song ended. Oh, cool. Alright, that's pretty heavy. That is that is really, really cool. Let that sink in. That's really, really great. Wow, these guys were really significant, and we're just here to honor them and all the other greats. So this was another edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records with 10 years after Let the Sky Fall. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you guys back here again soon.